Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning in from the 16. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Fighting.
First run of the game for Javonte Williams. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot with second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah! Hey,
They stay on the ground with Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6.
Here we go.
Give to Williams from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Fighting. What do you think?
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. You got 3 on that scoreboard.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripes and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Called in again, it's McBride. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
You know, I'm sure coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Working near his goal line. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. Catch is made down the right sideline. At the 20. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed up.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it on 2nd and short. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's down to almost, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got Lamb. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be sacked just outside that red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Williams. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Murray throwing again on second and 10. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
46-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. First and 10, Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Murray here on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Go right side, and McBride has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 11.
Another throw coming from Murray.
First down, Arizona.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cardinals get their first point to this game just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown!
The extra point is
That
good.
one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
Cardinals 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts from the 16. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Having gained up a handful there. Josh Sweat making the stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Here we go. 40, 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Then we're going to 52. Yeah, 26.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for George Pickens that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Harrison. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
Cardinals 14.
Ollie set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the sideline, this is caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Shotgun snap, could give to Blue. By a man, he's in the clear. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Looking quickly here.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they're taken down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
At the 21-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
For a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Play action now, Murray. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second and 10, it's Murray. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's cut by Harrison. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target we trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They did it! He made the interception! Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Coach. Big shoulders.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup.
That is a textbook first down completion. He sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Benson now from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Working quickly here. on third down. He's gotten the drive complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
Returning in from the 16. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
Up the middle, Blue. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 56. 26.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him as the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Setting up to pass. Throw is caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
To throw. Screen here for Williams. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. It was a great effort. That brings up second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Dump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down, and they need to get 10. Throwing now. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Williams on the carry. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. So the Cowboys take the win here in